and work it all the way through. Thing is I have no expectation. All I want, this is my video. Well, I needed to go. Hey guys, it's Kelly and I am back today, sitting outside my office, just soaking up the last bit of this sunny weather. I think we're gonna have it for a few more days, but you just never know. It's like 70 degrees out. It is perfect. Here, let me give you a little shot. This is my view, and it does give quite a bit of really good inspiration. It's very peaceful out here, so I thought I'd share that with you. Anyway, so today I am back to talk about my experience with my new life coach. This last session was so good. We spend about an hour and a half, and it goes by like that. It is so fast because there's so much information being shared and recorded, and it's actually a lot of fun.
Glad to get a little time with you today.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for this, actually.
I know, me too.
Prep work and thinking about how to assist the process. And I was just curious, is there anywhere you wanted to start or anything you wanted to kind of lead with today?
Well, I get these like pieces of information when I'm driving, or just answers to things that I've been mulling around in my head. And today it was, or I think it was yesterday, it was like, okay, how do you want to start this? And then it just kind of popped in my head, okay, to me. So I'm thinking, okay, how do you want to start? And I feel like I heard it's like the foundation for everything is the love of self. So that is where you start, that is your foundation, and it's something that you could always go back to when shit goes haywire. It's like, okay, go back to this, go back to you're your own foundation and rock. So I want to share with you about what we talked about, and also I'm just learning so much about myself. And at this stage, it's actually kind of exciting because I'm someone who considers myself, I know myself pretty well. So when I learn new things about myself, it's cool. It's exciting to me. So I'm learning that I actually really enjoy working collaboratively, whether that's in a group of 2 or 4. I really enjoy that process. And I'm just kind of wondering how many of you out there are like me and really enjoy that. Or are you more of the lone wolf type? Would you rather be by yourself in your office, working on your computer, unbothered, in the quiet? So I want to talk about that today. So I worked with my coach last night, and we made a lot of progress because there is something I'm organizing right now. And that was the main reason I hired her, because I have what I also know about myself is where I struggle is the organization and sequencing of information. And it's trying to switch into that. I'm trying to put forth that switching into big picture thinking, looking past the end of your nose, the end of your driveway, and thinking bigger. Like, you are here for a reason. What is it? And when people feel unfulfilled, it's because they are not on their proper life path, their course. And so her helping me with that has been extremely helpful. And it just takes a lot of the edge and stress off. And I also noticed that I enjoy that collaborative process where sometimes you don't feel so inspired, but once you start bouncing ideas off of other people and they put their input in, and you can take bits here and take bits out over here and mix it up and see what happens, that part's really fun. It's if you can make anything fun, you're way more likely to do it. I like to start with a definition. So like people say, okay, love of self. What is that? What does that mean? So I started with saying being comfortable in your own skin, but then I changed it, being comfortable in your own soul. I got it. This speaks to me, but also I'm trying to just twist it a little bit, just differentiate myself. But what I really, and that's kind of my trick. I like to make things fun and a game out of it so I get things done. That's my trick. Make it fun, make a game out of it, and reward yourself. Tips. So I also noticed about myself that my type A personality still likes to pop out once in a while. So yes, in a group setting where we're all collaborating and putting our ideas in a pot, so to speak, I still like to have a little more control about the final project. So the end of your driveway and thinking bigger. Like, you are here for a reason. What is it? And when people feel unfulfilled, it's because they are not on their proper life path, their course. And I know someone right now going through that, and I know someone who's been going through that for years. He's discontent. He's all over the place because he has not figured out what he's supposed to be doing with his life. I'm learning that about myself, that I have to pay attention to myself and my behavior so I'm able to pull back a little bit if I need to. If it's something that we all have equal input in, I need to pull myself back. And I can do that. I have pretty good self-awareness, so that helps. But just learning that and knowing myself, I still want a little more control. That's that type A personality, I mean, I can go with the flow and lean back, but when it comes to something that I have passion for, yeah, I have a little bit more enthusiasm for things. So yes to group collaboration, and also having that self-awareness of when you need to pull your energy back when you're working with other people. So that's been eye-opening too, and I really appreciate learning these things, because part of that collaborative group process is being able to play well with others. And I usually do. I can read people pretty well, so I know how to interact with personalities. Even if I don't particularly care for a personality, I still can learn how to work with them. And, in a work setting, that's pretty important. So that's just something else to keep in mind if you're working in a group setting. Just because you don't like a certain personality doesn't mean you can't adapt and learn how to work with or around this personality. So that's really my big takeaway from this, is I'm still learning about myself. I do love to collaborate, but I still can be a bit of a control freak and I need to be aware and pull myself back a little bit. So I'm just curious, how many of you all work in a collab processes on a daily basis? Or how many of you are lone wolves and prefer it? Or maybe you're lone wolf, but you'd prefer to work with others. I'm curious about that. So if you guys could let me know, how many of you work collaboratively on a daily basis, and how many of you are lone wolves and would maybe prefer to switch once in a while to get a different experience, a different take? And, do you have that self-awareness, or do you need to develop that a little bit more? yeah, I'm getting to know myself better, and I'm enjoying it. I'm discovering things. I'm still learning. And I'm just, going to commit to just being a lifelong learner and just enjoying that process. And if you can enjoy that, it just makes it so much better and easier and fun. So guys, that's what I have for you. I'm still learning. I like to work in groups. Let me know how you guys like to work. And stay tuned, because I'm posting about my life coach sessions and the experiences every Friday. So next Friday, stay tuned, and I will share more of what I'm learning and what I do and sort of the process and how it works. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what your preference is, and I sure hope you enjoyed the video, and stay tuned next time. Thanks for watching.